Also, I forgot to mention, this is also for you, Jesse. I was doing this video at the Maritime Museum for you, man. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it. Railroad Preserver 2000 here, back again doing another video here. And in this video, I'm at the South Carolina Maritime Museum here in Georgetown, South Carolina. I know this is the second time I've done the recording, considering, well, I didn't know they allowed filming until now. So yeah, to start off, we have this ship's propeller that was recovered from a nearby shipwreck that I guess they found. I can't remember the name. I'll look at it once they're done taking the picture there. But they also have these ship's anchors here that were brought from the Black River Keithfield plantation. You can see there's the plaque there. You can see just how big this sucker is, and look at how much this weighs. Would not want to get your finger hit by that. That would not be good. I wonder if they'll be adding more stuff to this. They could probably build onto this around there, and they'd have a little area there. I do intend to film a walk of the town here, from the last building to the first building on each side of the road. And yes, I am going to be looking at flowers along this too, so don't judge me. So yeah, the propeller is off the freighter, is off the Norwegian steamship. And if you guys are from, if there's any of you guys from Norwegian, please let me know how to pronounce that, because I don't want to say it wrong and offend anybody. But moving on from there, they also have artifacts from two ships that collided with each other and sank. You have the HMS St. Catherine and the steamship Haba. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll have to look later. They have models of each of the vessels. There's the Catherine, and then there's the other vessel there. And here's a early sonar from the how do you pronounce it? Catherine. It's an anti-submarine device. Basically your earliest version of sonar. There's a wheel from a 4-inch deck gun. You've got the 15-inch portholes. You've got the port and starboard marker lights. You've got the model of the ship there. There's another porthole there from the Hebe. I think it's pronounced Hebe. I don't know. And then you've got the engine room or bridge telegraph from the Hebe. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside now, and I'll continue the video. Oh, and admission is free, but donations are welcome, and I'm gonna do that when I'm done. I wanted to refilm everything. So yeah, they have a oyster sloop. Is that what it is? Right here, the model.
That's what they used here back in the day.
And that is a lot of oysters. So a smaller one there. You've got a model of the USS Farragut. I hope I pronounced that right. Well then. You got binoculars there. Got a model of the wooden sailing ship Henrietta. And they have a 5th order Fresnel lens from one of the lighthouses nearby here. Having the Georgetown Lighthouse when it was modernized in 1986. They've got Sovereign of the Seas here, which was a clipper ship. So I do YouTube as a hobby.
YouTube will work.
Yeah, they've got a model.
Look for it on YouTube.
Alright. RQ. And they have photos of back when the ships still actually showed up here in Georgetown. That's not exactly, I don't, that doesn't, you won't see that anymore is what I'm trying to say. You can see the steel mill and the paper mill, both of which still exist, I think. Because the steel mill makes, I think, wire coil. You have more photographs there. So I'm going to start on the first floor and work my way up. You've got the Decatur. You've got more artifacts here. You've got marker lights here. Blueprints there.
We'll go with the flow. All right. See you later, Hope. All right.
I had these photos and blueprints here that I didn't show until just now.
Good luck.
We've got a ballast rock there, granite ballast stone. They've got old bottles here. I went out to the wider lens so you guys can see more of everything. A replica of the steamboat planter, which is a side wheeler. Got more photos here. Again, this museum is in Georgetown, South Carolina. The admission is free and donations are welcome. So I do recommend checking them out. I already went through this thing once, but that was before I realized they allowed filming, so I'm going back to film it. They did have a railroad, too, as evident by that sucker. That looks to be a 040. Probably lasted till about the 30s. Yeah, 1906, actually. Yeah, it says Harvest Moon. And they have a dugout canoe here, which was discovered in, like, I think, a marsh. And this is rare. You do not find many of these at all, because this is made from, it was made back when Native Americans were still in South Carolina. So this is a very rare find. I'm glad that they saved it. You see a model boat being built, I think. Now going back into normal view, I want to do this because you can see there is I'll have to ask him how much that film costs. So yeah, you can see some of the industries here through the windows. You got the paper mill there, and there's the steel mill, which are in some of the photos by the stairs leading up to the second floor. And again, love the models. Love them. Really well done. Oh, and the bell still works. Let me go back out to wide view so you guys can see everything. Again, beautiful Fresnel lens. Glad they had made it. They saved it instead of destroyed it. You can see these are taken between the 80s and 90s. From back when this river was still a major port. They're wanting to try and bring it back, but I don't think that'll be the case. Besides, they'd have to dredge the river till it's about as deep as Savannah now because in other words, they'd have to dredge the river to where it's going to be as deep as the Savannah River because otherwise there'd be a lot of ships that are stranded. Here's some more artifacts they've got in this display here. Got more artifacts from the ships here, including a ship's helm. You don't see that anymore. Is that a telemotor? That's the HMS Hebe's helm pedestal. Still sort of turns. You got a cracked portholes. You've got the bilge pumps. Don't see those type anymore. There's our SS North Carolina rudder. There's our steamship North Carolina's rudder supports there. And you've got all of these. Trying to make sure, because I know sometimes I hit this and the audio glitches out, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen. And they also have not just ships here, but also information about extinct animals. And they've got stuff on the Central America here, as well as the Monitor. I'm just amazed that we're able to save so many things here. I mean, this is amazing. That there is a side scan sonar of the wreck. That ship was reefed. You can tell that it was reefed because of the holes cut into the side. It's the USS Vermilion. Looks to be an old freighter, an old Liberty ship. And they've got this, which is the CSS David. It's amazing. And we have a bell made by Menley's West Troy, New York foundry, and it was made in 1857. Still rings. So they did well with this. They did well with the bell, considering it can still have that type of tone. That's amazing. And that thing's almost 100, well, almost 160, 170 years old. Probably 160 now, considering it turned 100 in 1957. And they have more stuff here concerning the ships. And now here's stuff on the Hunley, and I've seen the Hunley in Charleston. This is as they were raising it. And that's what it looked like before the concretion, and there's when it looked when they removed it. And I tell you, it's amazing to think they see it go from this to that. That's remarkable. There's the inside of the sub. And that there is the wood bench. Now, they've recovered that, and they're going to preserve it. They're pretty much bringing this sucker... They're pretty much restoring it to about as mint as they can get it at this point, which is nice. And then they have the SS City of Richmond, which sank in 1964. It sunk in 1964. And it was built in 1913. That's a shame. It'd be neat to have that as a museum ship. That'd be incredible. So, yeah. They've got a diorama of the Hunley. They've got two of them, actually. One there and one there. They have more stuff on other shipwrecks here in South Carolina. They've got the image of the Hunley's rudder. There's another side-scan sonar image there, two of them. There you go, so you guys can see that better. Proof that coastal mud can preserve just about anything. But again, they have more than just stuff concerning ships. They've got stuff on like prehistoric animals, including a megalodon, as you can tell. Now forgive me, I'm not going to say anything with that because I am not an expert on dinosaurs by any means. More like stuff, but I am an expert on the ships, and that's, well, not an expert on ships either, really. And there's another side scan sonar, but actually there's three here. There's these. Yeah, I mean, I only know so much. And then they've got images here concerning prehistoric animals, which, thank God, no longer exist. And then they have some fossilized remains here. So, yeah. I don't know why they have this. I don't know, some kid's boat maybe? I don't know. And yeah. And again, and there's some dioramas concerning the animals there. But yeah, here's the bell. And again, one last time, because why not? It's a perfect tribute. Since they, since it still rings. Truly a fitting memorial. It's truly probably one of the best memorials for a ship which they haven't been able to identify. So that's the end of the video. I will see y'all later.